This is my first-class ticket from Karachi to Rawalpindi on Pakistan's most dangerous sleeper train. The train has a death rate of 1 in 1,000 passengers. But it's not the train that's dangerous, it's the journey through Pakistan's lawless borderlands, where rival gangs of armed men board the train and rob passengers of their money, cell phones, jewelry, and other valuables. These incidents are so common that there's even a term for them in Urdu, train wara, which means train robbery. So with all these dangers in mind, I decided to take the first-class ticket and see what it's like. Let's go. On the way to the station, I stopped by the counter to pick up my ticket. I purchased 2 first-class tickets for a total of rupees 2,300 or around $14. That's a bit more than an economy ticket, but still a bargain for what I got. For a sleeper train, you get a little more leg room and the ability to lie down. And for a price, you get your own private room with a bed. This was my first time riding the Pakistan Railways, so I wanted to try it in style. Once at the station, I realized that they're really cracking down on people bringing food onto the train. They literally went through everyone's bags and threw away every fruit, vegetable, and sandwich. I wasn't able to bring on a water bottle either. Apparently, you can only bring on sealed plastic bottles. So if you're planning on taking this train, just make sure you buy your snacks and drinks at the station store. While waiting for boarding, I saw the train for the first time. It looked surprisingly good. The train consists of 12 bogies or compartments. The first one is the engine, then there's a bogie for first-class passengers like me, followed by 3 sleeper bogies, and finally 4 ordinary bogies. The ordinary bogies are for those who want to travel in economy class. They don't have any photos online, so let me give you a tour. Inside each bogie, there are 4 rows of bunks stacked on top of each other. Above each bunk is a small window with a curtain. There are no plugs or USB ports, but if you look closely, you can see a hook above each bunk. This is used to hang up mosquito nets. Every seat comes with a thin blanket and pillow. There are also some storage areas at the bottom and side of each bunk. As far as I can tell, the bathrooms are shared between the 4 rooms. I was surprised to find a full-length mirror at the end of each bogie. That's rare to find anywhere. Now for the first-class tour. The first thing you'll notice is the red carpet everywhere. Even the walls have red carpets covering them. Who does that? There's a single aisle running down the middle of the carriage with 4 rooms on each side. Each room is about 6 square meters or 65 square feet and fits up to 3 people. They're not as luxurious as hotel rooms, but you do have a bed, chair, small table, overhead compartment, and mirror. You also get a plug and USB port, although it didn't work for me. There's a shared bathroom for first-class passengers located at the end of the bogie. It's certainly better than the ordinary class, but it doesn't feel very clean. I don't think the cleaners come here very often. The shower head has clearly seen better days, and there's no toilet paper. After a lot of confusion, we finally left Karachi at 7:30 p.m. Our departure was delayed several times, and we had to wait for another train to pass before we could leave. The train started out slowly, but steadily picked up speed as we approached Hyderabad. A sweet old man in the room next to mine was blasting Bollywood music, so I put on my headphones and tried to sleep. Unfortunately, the constant rocking of the train woke me up every few minutes. When I finally arrived in Rawalpindi, I felt like I hadn't slept at all. As soon as we left Karachi, I started getting messages from friends asking me if I was crazy for taking this train. They were telling me about the recent attack on a passenger train where terrorists killed several people. They said it's not worth saving a few bucks and risking my life. They also told me about their friend who took this train and was robbed by fellow passengers. Luckily, nothing bad happened to me, but I did experience many scary moments. For example, when we departed Karachi, there was a huge police presence at the station. I thought they were there to protect us, but turns out they were protecting themselves. After we left the station, I saw them running after our train, jumping into a car and speeding off. What were they doing? Were they trying to get on the train and rob passengers? Another strange incident happened in the middle of the night. We were approaching Lahore and suddenly the train came to a screeching halt. All the lights turned off and we sat in silence for a few minutes. Then a man in the room across from mine started yelling. He was speaking in Urdu, but his tone made it clear that he was freaking out. Turns out we ran over someone, probably a dog, and the man was worried we'd be attacked by angry villagers. Some passengers started getting off the train to see what happened, but the police quickly stopped them and told everyone to stay inside. After a few tense moments, we continued on to Lahore. At 4 a.m., we pulled into Lahore station and I was relieved to get off the train. I was concerned about the safety of leaving the train station because of all the reports of robberies, but luckily, there were plenty of taxis waiting outside the station. I got a ride to a hotel near the Wagah border, which is famous for the India-Pakistan flag ceremony. I knew the risks coming into Pakistan, but I couldn't imagine they would be this high. I thought the entire country was dangerous, but never did I expect that even the trains are unsafe. If you want to see what it's like to cross the Wagah border, check out this video. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.